You know, some days you just don't want to make a lot of noise. Hey everybody, John here. Welcome back to Catbird Hill. So today was a hand splitting day. And one of the reasons, and I've explained this before in previous videos, I love splitting wood by hand. But we have had busy couple weeks here on Catbird Hill. We were away in Colorado for a week, came back. As a lot of people probably understand, your first week back to work is kind of crazy. And I was just driving a lot this week. I was inside a lot, meetings, etc. And we've had a ton of rain. So really, this is my first chance to get outside and do anything really in the past 7 days. So I just didn't feel like making a lot of noise. I didn't feel like hopping on the zero turner on the tractor or running the splitter back there behind me. And I thought it was a perfect day to bring out the Casterman timber pilots. This is the 5-pounder. This is the original one that he made for me. And then we also, as you saw, we brought the beast out, the 6-pounder here, which is just like a wood destroyer. So it's a pleasure working with these great tools, as I've said before. And if you ever get an opportunity, please, if you want to treat yourself or ask for a gift from someone, you know, these, if you like wood splitting, these are the only splitting axes I think you should even be considering. So I'll put a link to Casterman's new website down below in the description. But you know, sometimes on a day like today, it's very, very still. We're sort of in between rainstorms or rain systems coming through. We had rain early this morning. We've got about a 3 to 4 hour window, and then we're going to get some showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. And I don't know if you can hear birds everywhere. The wood thrushes, which is the bird right there off to this side. It's like a loud, almost glassy squeak. They typically migrate into this area this time of the year. It is my absolute favorite bird call or bird song, the wood thrush. And I just felt like being out here and working with my hands, no power equipment, splitting wood, and being able to listen to all the birds and kind of enjoy the stillness after a really crazy week. So I've got a couple of comments in prior videos about when I'm going to fire up the sawmill. So the sawmill has been in hibernation since probably, I would say, almost February, for a couple of reasons. Number one, we've had some other things, priority type projects to work on that got in the way of milling. Number two, it has been so wet, everything is just so muddy. As soon as we get some sunshine and dry weather for a day or so, it rains after that. So I'm not able to haven't been able to put together, you know, 4 or 5 days of dry weather, as you guys well know. And we'll kind of show you the perspective here. You know, the reason we call it Catbird Hill, it's a hill. So, you know, the camera's oriented perfectly horizontal right now, and you can kind of see everything slopes down. We've got side slopes. I just don't want to be carrying a 1,500-pound log in the front of the tractor on, you know, very, very muddy soil. We've had a lot of washout on some of our trails that I frequently drive the tractor on, like this one here in particular. You know, we've got a lot of I was using wood chip and bark and stuff to kind of create a little bit of traction, and with the rain has been so heavy that we've basically lost all of that surface there. So it's really, really muddy. So when things dry out, we have a ton of wood to mill. We have a ton of logs to mill, mostly maple, but we do have black walnut that I want to dig into. I've been really interested to try to experiment probably on the maple first with grade sawing, like actually sawing the lumber for a higher quality result, meaning, you know, maybe quarter sawn or rift sawn lumber. A lot of what I've done has been just slabbing it for live edge, and a lot of people like live edge lumber, but cabinet makers. We've got some family members who are really, really great woodworkers, so they're beginning to ask about, maybe milling up some wood for projects they need. So I'm going to be kind of doing more of a milling to order type cutting, which will be a lot of fun. But thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you listening and to my story here of wanting to just kind of work in a quiet environment in the back of the property here. So until next time, John here from Catbird Hill. Take care, and just take maybe 30 seconds and just listen to all these birds.